Hey guys, it's Darius here, back with the next wave of features, functions, and technology in this latest sprint. Guys, we're talking about Dubb AI, the agentic AI that acts as an employee in your business and actually does the things for you, right? It can send the emails and send the videos and get the tracking and pull the reports and build the, qualify the lists. It's going to be able to do some very powerful things. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the most powerful things it can do for you right away as of this moment. And there are skills being developed right now and that will be available in the very near future that are going to continue to expand this thing's functionality. So, right now, guys, the use case number one of the first and most important things I would say, it can be overlooked because we've all had this problem, we've all been there, but I would say it's the very first one. And we covered this last time, which won't spend too much on time, the email assistant. The idea of being able to or having the ability to never miss an important message again. This has been even upgraded since our last call or last week. The new ability for this is it's a recurring task. So what this means is I can now go into Dubb AI, right, in your Slack. I'm going to share my screen here. So we can go into our Dubb AI tool, and then here I can come speak to Dubb AI, and I can say at Dubb AI, create a daily task where you go and look at my connected emails and tell me if I miss anything important, what I have to do today. Did I not get responses from emails I sent? Just as an example, right? Hey, did you send some things that you should follow up with? Do you have things waiting in your inbox you missed or forgot? Do you have important items that maybe you didn't even look at this week? So this is a very simple prompt, but this is now, guys, a daily task where all you do is one time. And then down the road, you can make it more specific or different. But I can now create this where every single day I wake up and this thing already read my emails. It already told me exactly what I needed to do. It already drafted the summaries, right? Or draft the replies for things I need to send or follow up with. So now it's literally going to, I mean, if when you really can't trust this thing, it can even actually come send those replies. But again, I want you to build trust with it too. Make sure that it's saying, you doing the things you want it to do, speaking how you want, because all that can be further customized. But I will start with this one because I know we've all missed something important. We've all forgotten to follow up enough times with those leads. Fortune's in the follow up, right? But we don't have time for that. We're moving on to different and better and or whatever, right? We're busy. It's not fun to follow up with somebody 10 times. But this is the type of things that we need to begin leveraging because it's now available. And all the excuses that we had before of why we didn't go back and check 6 months worth of emails or make sure that everyone got a follow up, there's no excuse for that anymore because it's one sentence in Dubb AI. So just to recap for this, never miss an important message again. And now that's been extended. Also, never forget to send an important follow-up again. Never miss something in your email that would be missed otherwise. So that is email assistant, right? It's a very generic name for it right now, but I would say it's a one size flex all, right? It's going to do everything in your email. All it takes is a little bit of instruction for what exactly you want it to do. So I want to start with that one because it's the original, right? It's the first one we introduced, but it is just one of the many different technologies that and skills that this thing is going to provide. So any questions, guys, on email assistance, I'm going to make sure I get you taken care of. Drop those into the chat. Drop those into the chat or the Q&A. And if you're watching this on social, then you can drop into the comment. We'll get you taken care of there as well. Again, this is only scratching the surface of one function of this tool, which is just email assistant, right? And it can do many different things within the emails. We didn't even talk about, sending actual emails, but that can absolutely do that. Now, right hand in hand with that, I want to propose another ideas to you guys, which is your meeting assistant. And in fact, this came from one of our clients, right? One of our Dubb clients. He said, hey, I want it to listen to my Zoom recordings. And then I want it to automatically draft the follow-ups from my Zoom recordings. And it can absolutely do that. It will depend on what tool you're using to transcribe your Zoom recordings. Right now, Fathom is one of the most common. There's a completely free version, and it can transcribe your Zoom recordings and your Zoom meetings. And there is a direct connection with this. And I know I'm going to go faster, guys, but this next one I'm talking about is your meeting assistant. So this means it can check your calendar. You can connect your Google Calendar or your Outlook calendar, right? Whatever you want. I'm going to show again my screen here for the sake of understanding. So here we're in integrations, right? And we connect the Google Calendar. We can connect whatever calendar tool you have. Then we can connect your Zoom or your Fathom meeting recorder, right? So I'm going to have Fathom right here in terms of connections. And Fathom is going to transcribe my entire meeting. And then Dubb AI is going to listen to that meeting. And then it's going to draft the follow up that's going to be sent right after, or it's going to send it if I learn to trust this tool. So this is the meeting assistant, and it works by connecting to your meetings, to your appointments, your calendar engines, right? Your Fathom, your Calendly, your Google Calendar, or otherwise. And then this is what you're going to tell it. You're going to say, create a daily task where you're looking at my appointments today, tomorrow. How do I get prepared for these things? What can you do to help me prepare for these meetings that are coming up? Perhaps it's a sales call. Perhaps it's an insurance thing and I need paperwork ready. So view my calendar, view my Calendly, view my Fathom meetings. And I want you to be my meeting assistant. So before meetings, I want you to help me get prepared in the morning, daily. Tell me what my meetings are that day and what, if anything, help me prepare for those. Also, when I have a meeting, listen to the transcription of my meeting and draft a summary that follows up with that person in that meeting for either me or them, right? Depending on what you actually would want to do with that. How many of us are too lazy to do that or just like don't have the time, right? You get out of your meeting and you're running into another meeting, so you don't have time to come write a perfect draft summary of that meeting and send it over to them. So you just don't. So these are the types of things, guys, I really want you to open your mind for, which are, what are those things that I should have been doing this whole time that I'm not? What are the things that I am doing already that's taking all of my time? And what are the things that I just absolutely will never have time to do myself? All three of those, guys, we're trying to earn you back the most valuable thing in the world, time, right? Cannot be replaced, but you can be much more efficient with it. And so that's our number one goal with this tool, guys, is to get you back the most valuable resource you have, which is your time. So I need you guys, though, to think about those problems that you're spending all your time on and continue to build this thing to solve those problems. So we've covered two so far. The email assistant, where it's going to make your email world 1,000 times easier. Never miss something important again. Your meeting assistant, never be unprepared for a meeting again. Never forget to follow up after a meeting again. Both of those things are real problems that occur every single day for probably most of us. But those things never have to happen again. One sentence, one time, one connection into your Dubb AI, and those things, as long as you're paying attention, right? As long as you're listening to what it's telling you. It can't call you on the phone yet, but it can send you a message every day, potentially even an email that says, here's your meetings for the day. Here's how to be prepared. Here's what you missed, etc. So I hope this is starting to land with you guys now, right? What else can we do in your business, in your specific process and workflow? We're all unique. We're all different. We all have our own skills and abilities and technologies and stuff. So what in your stack can we come shave off? Can we make better? All right, here's number 3. And this again is from an existing customer, right? This is how we build the technology, guys. We listen to what we're telling you. That's why I shared the form. I put the open mic form, guys, in the chat. If you didn't get it, I will pop it in there one more time in case you popped in later. This is where we're developing this technology, is we're listening to you guys, our users, our clients, our best friends here, listening to what you need, and we're building it as a result of that. So if you need something done, submit that form and give us your best ideas. Here is the next one. Again, another client, another use case. He wanted, read it exactly. He wanted a social media assistant, right? He's like, I need help creating the scripts for my social media posts. I need help writing this copy for my ebooks, scripts for my automation for emails and texts. I need a scripting, and I need a social media assistant, like a copywriter and a social media assistant. And guys, this is exactly, again, Dubb AI can now do this as a daily task. So you input one time only, something like this. Here, I'm going to share my screen and pull up our Dubb AI. One moment. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go over to our Dubb AI. And instead, so here, there's going to be our email task. I'm not going to submit this one right now because I'm going to touch it up a little bit more before I put the final touch on it. But that's the daily email assistant right there, right? One simple paragraph. The other thing we could do at Dubb AI is be the act as my social media assistant. Every day, I want you to research trending topics in my industry wheelhouse vertical, right? Whatever you're doing. If you're in real estate, it's about your local market. If you're in finance, it's about mortgage rates, right? It all depends on what your business is about. That will be the key to making sure that this social media assistance actually valuable for you. So act as my social media, right? Every day I want you to research the topics. From those, draft ideas and full scripts for creating videos. In one step, I'm now going to have every single day somebody really smart researching my ideal prospect, my content, right? What I should be making to attract people to my business. And then it's going to generate the topics and the scripts for me automatically. And then, of course, the next step to that is to import them into Dubb so that they're ready to record immediately from your teleprompter. And this is what we're talking about, guys. We're not trying to completely replace the human because there's certain things that you can do that are AI cannot. And that's what we're trying to make this thing work, right? Humans are good at making connections to other humans. AI is not good at that. So let's leverage your skills, your abilities on a video, because that's how we can do it now. Otherwise, everything looks flat and text and AI or machine written, right? So that's why this video and this authenticity is going to be even more important in this very near future. So that's exactly what these things are designed to do. Reduce the amount of you clicking and clacking and doing something that an AI could do, and instead elevating you to, right, the CEO, the most important person in your business, doing the most important tasks that no one else can do. So that's, again, what this is about: earning your time back, and then or building your time back, I could say, and taking your business to levels of efficiency it's never been before, right? You need fewer people, fewer technologies, fewer subscriptions to accomplish more than ever before. And you guys have the resources, the tech, and the humans, right? Humans here to still help you guys get this set up. We're building it for you, and we're going to be here to help you set it up. So those are the three assistants that I wanted to cover today: the email assistant, the meeting assistant, and your social media assistant. I have one more, which is going to be coming for you there is one right now, which is a list sort of database activation or list enrichment assistant, right? Let's say you have a dirty list. It's got missing things or missed typos or phone numbers are formatted wrong, right? Like data cleanup absolutely could do that, right? You could say, hey, fix this CSV file. There's missing things. Tell me what's missing. Compare these two sheets. Every single day, I want you to read my email. And if there's a new contact in my email, add that to this Google Sheet of prospects, right? So again, it's all these things connected into one. It's every single piece of technology that you can potentially access can all be connected into this one tool, one way or the other. So it's about thinking of the limits and then applying them. So good. All right, guys, I'm going to hit pause on the recording and we'll switch over to some questions. And if you're ready to help or have this thing installed, either come sign up for Dubb, come check out Dubb AI, or come register for these trainings, and we'll get you taken care of. So thanks again, everybody, for checking out this video. And if you need to explore Dubb or Dubb AI, we got you covered. See you in the next video.